The higher the custody level in prison, technically the more dangerous the prisoners, the more serious the charges.
Yeah.
So, for example, in Supermax, you've got death row, serial killers, gang leaders, mass murderers, multiple homicide people. But in minimum security, you've got the lowest crime offences, but you've got the most people and the youngest people.
Right.
So you'd think there would be the most violence in Supermax, but there's not, because there's one person per cell, or two at the most, and they're never allowed out the cells.
Yeah.
But in minimum, you've got 200 young people in a warehouse, triple bunked, and these kids are trying to prove themselves.
On drugs.
On drugs. So they call these places gladiator schools.
Right.
Yeah. Then you go up to medium, high medium, etc. So you've got those different forces at work.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the best behaved people I ever saw in prison have been convicted of murder, were doing life sentences. They accepted it and they were getting on with it and they weren't kicking off.
Because what have they got to prove, I suppose?
Exactly. They're going to be up for parole. They don't want a record saying they did all this crazy stuff in prison. You know, they want to get out eventually. Young people come in, you know, some of them have got mental health issues, quite a lot of them. They've been abused as kids, they've got anger problems, they've got chips on their shoulders. You know, person walks past them, what are you looking at? Nothing. You're calling me nothing. Bam, 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 bam. Just like that.
Yeah. You have to fight back, don't you? You can't not fight back.
If you're going to prison, they explain to you, if you don't know it already, that if someone hits you or calls you a punk or calls you a bitch, you must start swinging, or else everyone is going to attack you from your racial gang.
But then you're caught in a catch-22 in a way, because you have a fight, then you get into trouble and potentially more time. And so you can't win. It's a
no-win situation, but strategically the gang will allocate an area of the building for fights.
Right.
That the guards, it's the least observable part for the guards. So, for example, in Sheriff Joe Arpaio's jail, in those pods, it was under the stairs, guard towers here, stairs here, and then there was a cell under the stairs. So the view of the cell under the stairs was kind of obstructed by the stairs themselves. Yeah. So that's where two people would go if they had a beef.
Okay.
So two people got a beef. Gangs don't want people jumping in on their sides because that causes a riot.
Yeah.
Then the whole prison gets locked down for days and it stops the drug business. So the protocol is, if two people have a beef, they go in the cell under the stairs, have a fight, the beef is squashed, and you see them sometimes having a smoke and having a hug at the end of the fight. It's routine.
Right, yeah. So in a way, it's sort of, it's like a honour-based system in a way. It's kind of like, you sort out your problems, you deal with that, and then you move on.
And then you've got your honour back.
Yeah.
You've stood up, you've showed heart by having a fight. Even if you lose, you've showed heart, you've got your honour back. Life goes on.
Right.
But there are some people who won't let that level lie.
Yeah.
And will come at you with a shank, or wait till you're in the shower naked and do something really dirty. So, or they'll bite one of your fingers off, or they'll try and pluck your eyeball out.
So it's not as simple as just like, let's go have a fight.
No, there are people in there who will go to extremes. People that have got no limits.
Yeah.
Yeah.